Alright, I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to edit all that out of the YouTube video. I think that's a pretty good sign that I'm done drinking for the night. When you start making a ginormous mess. And have to spend 15 minutes or so cleaning it up while trying to play a video game. I think that's a good sign that you've done messed up. Mercifully, I didn't spill any on this controller, but hold on just a second. As I was saying, I didn't spill any on my Xbox One controller, but I did spill a little bit on one of my 360 controllers, so I had to clean it up real quick once I remembered that I did that. Alright, so we get it. They don't like synths here. New cassette.
Confidence
Hollow
on subject
tape.
12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem. And any progress on question 3? None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable.
You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date.
Boom. All eyeball.
Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8.
Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here.
I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their programming?
We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing.
I'll let the reclamation team know.
Hi.
And here you are.
Yep, killed everybody.
My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
Stockton's daughter is a synth?
Why else do you think we attacked her caravan? After testing, we have well over a 70% confidence level of our initial diagnosis. I'd have to perform an autopsy to be sure.
Go on.
What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
What happened to you?
In Diamond City, a lifetime ago, my parents and 8 others were massacred by someone. At first, we thought the maniac was human. But that was the day we learned of the Institute's latest creations, the synths. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
A war? Really? Is it that bad?
Hundreds of kidnappings over the years. Ask the survivors if it's really that bad. And there are so many other tragedies that may be their responsibility as well.
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage to keep us in the dark? A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
And the safe test works?
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate. There's something in the questions which provokes a response from
Just like
SAFE,
freaking Blade Runner.
but the exact trigger is elusive. The margin
Or
of
similar
error
to, I
is
should say just like.
admittedly high, 4 or 5 false positives per synth. But one day, we hope to get it to 1 or 2 false positives.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the SAFE test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
The pain you've caused, it ends today.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Fair enough. Three in the face. I put anybody down.
Free for the taking. And I thought the lifts in Diamond City were fancy.
Ooh, bone cutter's got gears in it. Guess we have to go kill some Covenant citizens, I guess. I don't know what cell she's in.
Please don't hurt me.
What happened to you?
The men, they drag me away, always with the needles, questions, and the pain. The stupid, stupid questions over and over. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
Her eyes disappeared for a second.
How can I be sure?
Please, you have to believe me. I'm a human being just like you. My father,
Except for those
Old Man
freaky
Stockton,
eyes.
he will reward you. Just let me out. Please. thank goodness. I'm free.
Hey, Dan.
I'm
So
never,
Stockton
ever
gets his
coming
daughter
back
and we
here.
get paid. Not a bad day.
What if she's a synth?
If even after all they've done to her, they don't know if she's a synth or not, I figure she's human enough. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
All right. Place is effed up.
Hey,
Shoot, always on good behavior, aren't you?
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
Huh, no kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Hey,
Something you need?
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
I guess I'm still on the fence. Show me you want to make lives better out here. Then we'll talk.
That was all I had.
Sure.
I don't know, you seemed awfully wanting to talk there just now. If I could speak English. Said a whole lot more than you normally do.
I'm a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
That old lady. Alright, what are we doing? Alright, on we go. So let's say Chaseinator 123. Hello? Sorry I didn't see you over there. Get a little engrossed in what I'm doing. Can we get out of there we go. Let's get out of the water. You gonna talk?
Find your own fishing spot. Clear out.
I'm gonna guess that Covenant will be hostile when I get back over there. That's okay with me. We can kill all those guys. Make ourselves a new little community over there. It's walled in, kind of safe. I gotta meet with him again. I don't want to do that. Grey Guard needs defense. Green Top needs defense. Oberlin needs defense. Sunshine needs beds and defense. Wow. I don't have the resources for that just at the moment. Something I don't run into a lot of is caravanners, man. I don't run into nearly the amount of them I used to in Fallout 3.
You ruined everything. Ain't my fight. What the?
Hey, come on, these guys.
My armor saves many of us.
Dr. Patricia, sorry, I don't want to kill you.
Keep him off me.
Talia, I really don't want to kill you. I like you, Talia. Shot him in the kidney.
Lucas,
Got armor at good rates if you're in the market.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Got
Let's
plenty
see
of
what you
stock.
got.
Take your pick.
Ooh. Can I afford that? Steel, leather, ballistic fiber. No. Accept. Okay. Really bummed out that I had to kill everybody. But, ooh, he's got a sword. Extra scroll bits. Some of these people I quite liked. Alright, we did it. Let's go talk to Deezer here. See if he goes back home.
Hey, Deezer.
93% of all visitors prefer Teaser's lemonade.
I'll pass.
You don't know what you're missing.
Heads up.
You say the word.
Piper,
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
Nope.
We should get going.
All right.
Happiness or someone lives here. Alright, Sunshine's tidings. Let's go build you some beds. Alright. You guys want beds.
Easy to forget places like this even exist.
And defenses. So we have the means for that. Somewhere around here I put power. There we go. Power supplied. Oh, level up. Damn. Put some defenses in at green top. Okay. I don't have the means to make any defense, so we'll move on. Let's Alright. Back to Diamond City. Alright. List issue of public occurrences.
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes.
Hi there.
Hey, mister, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
View from the vault, huh? Read it here. Yeah, old Sean Nerdic. It's gonna be separated into 3 parts. Why can't they just do it?
Heads up. Look alive.
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Wanna
Look
talk
alive.
to him? Alright, fine, don't talk. Be that way.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves 1 or 2 people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking sin.
Vadim, I need to talk. Just a minute, Yetim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim! I forgot you were there, you fiend. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
A death clause.
Excuse
is
me.
Real danger.
See this bar?
Don't try to
I
outrun
killed
it.
a man for it.
Something solid between you and it.
No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's detective agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. I got a bar to run. Let me know if you want something.
Not today.
Fine.
Oh, man.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Let's see, I don't see any clues. Ah. Reconstructive facial surgery.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Ah, there we are.
Doctor?
A new patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Please. I really don't have time to deal with complaints or refunds right now. Dr. Crocker handles those questions. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Where is Doc Crocker?
I'm a doctor, not a secretary. I'm sure he'll be around eventually. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
So what kind of treatments are common around here?
Bandaging wounds and cleaning radiation exposure are the most common things you outsiders usually ask for. That and kicking a chem habit.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Now, go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
All right, let's flush your system. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No, we're done.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always
Until morning, I guess. I would arrive in a time when nothing's going on. It's nighttime, the wrong doctor's there.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
Prescriptions, Bill. High-quality chems right here.
Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
This is a medical facility. It's not unusual for there to be some blood here or there. My partner must have forgotten to clean up. Again. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? In our basement? The only thing you'll find down there is cold stone and medical waste. So unless you have something pressing, I have other matters to attend to.
Look, I need to get down there. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
No. There's no need for
That's right,
that.
that was unexpected.
You want to visit a basement? Fine. Here. Just don't touch anything. Please.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
He's crazy.
It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice, new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
You made a mistake. But you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
I have thought this through. Don't worry. I'll make this quick and painless.
We don't have to.
Ugh. He made a mess.
What's going on here?
Going to waste, otherwise.
Dr. Crocker.
Looks like it'll be a closed casket funeral. Hey, Doc.
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Did you know what Doc Crocker was doing down here?
That's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
He wouldn't listen.
Hey, Piper.
You hungry? These always keep me going.
Let's go talk to Ellie, turn this quest in.
Hey, you're that vault dweller. From the paper.
Excuse me.
God, even the sky ain't safe. Did you see that?
Blimp thing? The Brotherhood of Steel? Who are they?
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends, but Piper's kind of a troublemaker.
Alright, let's go in here. Where's Ellie? Ellie, there you are.
Miss Perkins.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
It was either him or me. I had to put him down.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Ellie?
If you see him, tell Marty I say, hey, where's my 20 caps, you old lech? Also, hi.
Ellie?
It must be some kind of score to bring Marty crawling back to Nick for help. The way they parted wasn't pleasant.
Alright. I will be right back after a short break. I need to use the restroom, get up, and clean a few things. I got some soda on the back of my hand still from the mess I made a little while ago. But I'll be right back shortly, and we will continue right here where we were leaving off. Outside Valentine Detective Agency. Thanks for watching.